Are we live? Hey, welcome back, guys. We're live. We're live in the sky. Normally we have Friday night flights, but since we missed a few, I figured why not have one during the day, so you guys could actually see the route again. We got full satellites. You want to make sure you have full satellites, otherwise the drone will drift if you take off without satellites. Make sure you just heard that. It said take off. You get permission to take off from the actual app that says you're good to go. And make sure that obstacle avoidance is enabled. Make sure you know your surroundings too. So for me, I know that right about here is good because there's a wire/cable. And then also make sure there aren't any TFRs or drone ordinances wherever you are. And if there are, usually it just requires a permit, or if there isn't a permit, restriction, sometimes the town might have a regulation, no drone policy. So if that happens, you just find another town to fly in. But if it does require a permit, just do the permit process. It's usually free. They just want to keep track of who's flying in their town. And again, no TFRs, which is great. There would have been one this week with the demolition of the Sheraton Hotel in Mawa, but they actually delayed it, which is a good thing because now the RSVP list is going to be re-edited. And make sure before you go forward or backwards, right, that your height is ideal. For me, I'm 33 feet up, which is fine. It's a little high, but remember the ceiling is 400, so I'm still good to go. But also just to, so that if you're going to go left, you're going to go right. See, I'm really high up, but I'm not going to hit anything opposed to power lines, telephone poles, buildings, etc. When it comes to buildings, etc., that'll probably be another video. But you are allowed to fly above 400 feet of the tallest structure that you're within 400 feet in perimeter of. But I never, as you can see, I don't have that opportunity here. There is a tower nearby, but I'm not really a tower person. I get nervous flying around towers because of interference, and you have guy wires and things like that that could be in the way. We still got full bar RC. Always check your RC. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fly around town. As you can see, we're not flying over the traffic. We're just flying over see right about here. If you look straight ahead diagonally, you'll see that we just fly above the perimeters of the building, especially during right about now. It's rush hour. It's kids after school. You got traffic and things like that. So knowing that moving forward, you want to avoid flying over cars, especially with the Mavic drones. Or DJI, not really Mavic. It can be any DJI drone. They're pretty reliable, and we got zero wind, maybe wind at 5 miles per hour. Maybe 6 miles gust, which is just great. But the higher the gust, the more you have to be alert with your drone. And if you have prop guards on too, I have prop guards on. I really wanted to capture that. With prop guards on, if it's too windy, the drone will work as a sail. So if it's too windy, take your prop guards off, and then you'll be fine. I just want to capture that new affordable housing unit that's going up right over there, which is really cool. Can come down a little bit. Be a nice little POI effect here too. Got one bar that dropped as I moved closer and lower. Sometimes if you lose signal, we didn't lose signal, we're at 297 feet, but we lost one bar. It's possible going lower you could lose another bar, but if you start losing bars, just go up higher. 279. This is really nice. The town was actually against that, believe it or not. They weren't having it. And always stay over. Like in this case, I'm not over traffic, but I'm over a parking lot and stuff like that. Just for the sake of safety, because as you can see, even though I'm hovering, it's great. It's beautiful out. Don't have to worry about other drones. Sometimes there are other drone pilots that don't do the Air Aware app to let other pilots know that they're out there. So you got to be careful with that, because there could be somebody else out here. Here's my home point down there. There could be other folks out here, and then you give the notification, then boom, you could crash right into them. Like that's never happened, but it can happen. I've gone flying and seen other drones in the sky, and be like, "Oh wow, there's someone in there." And then I go check the app, and I'm like, "Wait, no one told me they were there." Oh, this is another nice picture here, Brian. If you're watching, there's that building that looks like the Reader's Digest. So yeah, you got to watch out for stuff like that. But aside from other pilots being reckless, you got to watch out for birds. Yeah, that's another reason why I do my flights at night, because I'm not really sure what the bird schedule is like, when they migrate, what time. We usually do a POI effect around here. What time's the best time to fly during the day? It's all luck. Oh yeah, oh man, hold on. What I was trying to do was capture this here, so go back. Usually we do a POI effect and let the autonomous flight take over, but I'm not going to go all the way around because I could still see the drone, but I'm just trying to capture that, similar to the POI effect. Well, I didn't get it, but even though you can still see a drone, I don't have bird's eye view of, like, hard to see if there's a big bird or small bird flying. Let's see if I can try that again. I guess it goes like this. Hold on. I'm trying to capture the POI effect. So, like, slide. Oh, there we go. A little bit. There we go. See? Kind of like that. Ideally, you want it to look like this. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. And then, hold on 1 second. POI. Some guys are really good at flying it and can actually do it with the control sticks. Ready? And there it goes. It should do like a 360 all the way around once it kicks in. But it's having trouble eyeing it. And beautiful colors though. Look at that. We've got spring. Speed it up a little bit and make it go a little bit faster. So yeah, spring is here. Everyone's lawn is green and lush. Usually by I think I'll just let it do it. Usually by by June and July, everything that was green is now dried out because we're actually in a drought again. We haven't gotten much rain, but it's been cooler in the mornings, and the cooler it is in the mornings, that dew that just helps keep the grass well saturated and wet. I just got a ding. I wonder if that's one of you guys. No, spam, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, let's make sure we're live though. So again, this is why I don't like doing the POI during the day, because the birds. Oh wow, 3D action figure of yourself. Looks like I have to change the YouTube info. Bummer. To live in the sky. Yeah, I should have changed that by default. I thought it was always there. That's okay, we'll change it in a bit. Drones going all the way around. POI effect. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer. Nice colors though. I could always change that and go up into the sky again. Change the default settings so that things just work right. Yeah, it looks like we did a POI. No birds hit us. And again, that's why when you do a POI, notice how I'm going around everything, but going around the park, going around the parking lot, going around, etc. Hovering over roofs and stuff. So that if it does, I will just stop POI, fall from the sky. It'll land on, won't land in the road. Alright, so there we go there. A little bit of a bummer that we weren't able to capture. There's our home point, right down there. See how lush everything is? There we are. Yep, looks like 2 cars are passing and I will be good to go. Yep, there we go, crossing the street just in time. And now the hardest part, sort of hard, not really too hard, but landing because it's a narrow spot. So you just have to be really careful and just maneuver it. Yeah. So that I can land on the property. In case you're wondering where I am. I am, oh wow, 2 bars down here, but it's a little bit of deception because I'm not over traffic. I have a property, but drone is weird that way. Watch, I'll just keep coming straight down without moving forwards or backwards, but right there, but move in a little bit more. Again, because that thumbnail is a little deceptive. I shouldn't say, what do they call it? 3D version of you. So maybe I'll swap batteries and now I gotta come back, go back, and then forward, and then right, left, and then just bring it down. Change the battery and that thumbnail so it says live in the sky. Anyway, see you guys on the next one.